Hi.
Who else wants to use a full? Even for, I'm not even for that, ask a question. Like a lecturer. What's your group number?
7. Why do you have such a pictures?
No, I'll develop your thing. Okay. You said so much future.
What's the name of the presentation? This is fun. Good afternoon, everyone. We are team number 7, so we're going to present you a presentation about GetComposer. So that's Jeff, and next to him is Osmas. I'm Christian. Jeff going to be doing the introduction. I'll talk about in details for GetComposer, and Osmas will give you an idea how does it work.
The GetComposer is basically a dependency manager, which is commonly used in PHP, and it allows the user to declare the dependent libraries they want to use in their projects, or the project, or the library that the project needs. And so they select those from the website, then they get added to the project, so they can start developing them.
Composer is it's not a package manager, but it's a dependency manager. You know, sort of like when you did the Lightbox application, for Lightbox to work, you need the jQuery to be loaded in. So you make sure that all the files that are needed for a certain library to work are loaded in. So you don't have to worry like, well, I need to, because for this file to work, I need jQuery or this other library. So it manages all that. PHP never had that. That's why developers never considered like really a good thing. That was the main pitfalls, like the main disadvantages. Why serious developers thought PHP was a waste of time, because it didn't have this capability. Like other packages like say Node and Ruby's bundler and Node's NPM package manager, they all have these capabilities. There was Pair, which was PHP extension application repository management, but it was very hard to use. And the thing is, with PHP, if you're using different libraries or different frameworks like Ignite or whatever, or Symfony, when you had to learn another framework, you had to learn like completely that new framework completely. But Composer helped to make that easier. Like you sort of like the same things that you're using as you hop from framework to framework. So it's a dependency management tool that you use in PHP. So it's sort of like Rails and Node's NPM and Ruby's bundler. So the problem is also that you have a project and there's a dependencies libraries that are there that you have to manage, and you have to manage dependencies of those libraries. So you just declare the library that you need to use, and it just handles everything else for you automatically. So it makes life easier for you. So it's available at GetComposer.com. So this is an example of you'd create a a composer.json file, and in that composer you just tell it like I would require a package called monologue, and you just tell it with it in the version like anything greater from version 1.2, and then it would add in all the required files and libraries that are needed for that package to work. Right. So it will hold all your project dependencies and other metadata. You can put in like metadata like the repository or other package, like your version. If you're doing so like version control, you can put your version control data in there as well.
Right. So the target audience for this product is a PHP developers, previously using Pair, and also PHP framework developers. Also, everyone could use it. It's a free open source. It's available for Windows systems, macOS systems, and Linux systems. The problem, one of the biggest problem with GetComposer is with the packages. So before you run it, you have to make sure the right packages are in your project folder. Otherwise, it won't work. Available packages you can download and upload on GitHub directly from.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so just to summarise what we've said, it's perfect for people who are in PHP development, or people who want to go into PHP development. And there's a vast range of packages available, so it can make your life easier to use the packages.
Well done. Anyone got any questions for this group? Okay, you mentioned it's very squarely aimed at a PHP developer, working with lots of dependencies, lots of different libraries and so on. Do you think the type of projects that you've been doing at the moment, because they're not relying on too many packages, do you think using Composer would be extra work?
Yeah, for the projects that we're doing, there's not a lot of dependencies.
Because they're quite small scale.
But it's still good practice to be able to use it in projects.
So if I had a PHP project and...
It's quite easy to use because you just make one composer.json file, just telling the libraries that you need to use it. It's not very complicated to use, so I think it's always good practice to use it in projects.
So if I was using lots of graphics libraries and so on, and geocoding libraries and all sorts of stuff like that, then using Composer would make deployment much easier.
Yeah, like when you with database libraries, object relational mapping libraries, and you're using like APIs, maybe if you're using open authentication, and you're using, so you need it to handle all those dependencies.
And is it free?
Yeah,
It's free.
it's open source. Even you can install it from the terminal, just like 10 or 15 characters, and you can get it.
And I saw in your presentation as well, you had a little snippet of code. You gave a little example and talked about the icons. Did any of you install it to try it out?
Yeah, we have this.
Any problems, or was it?
Yeah, it's because there's a command line aspect to it as well, sort of like Ruby's standard. You need to use the command line aspect as well.
And was that on Windows?
Yeah, on Windows, yeah. So that means command line on Linux, maybe command line is easier to use. Windows command line is
So a little bit easier on the Windows 10 or Linux environment.
Yeah, I'll just show you actually. It's as I said. That's it.
I think for people, if you're doing PHP projects in the final year and using lots of different libraries and different components as part of the package, you might want to have a look at Composer and some of the alternatives and make life a bit easier in deploying those applications. Particularly as well if you're moving from a development machine on a laptop or desktop, you want to push that up to the server or pass that code to someone else to deliver your application. Okay, folks, well done. You can grab a seat. Take a round of applause. Well,